Good evening. I'm Janine Haas, Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for Gulfstream. And on behalf of the more than 14,000 Gulfstream employees around the world, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to our headquarters here in beautiful Savannah, Georgia. I'm delighted to be joined tonight by Jennifer Leach English, Editorial Director of Business Jet Traveler magazine.
Thank you, Janine, and I am thrilled to be in Savannah tonight. I'd like to add my warm welcome to everyone here at Gulfstream and those throughout the world joining us for this special event. Now, Janine, for the next 10 minutes or so, you and I are going to do our own version of a pregame show, and as we count down the clock in anticipation of tonight's main event, we'll get to take a look back at some of the great moments in Gulfstream history. Something tells me tonight is going to be one of them.
Well, I am certainly counting on it, Jennifer. You know, there are some things that truly stand the test of time. At Gulfstream, it's our ongoing dedication to innovation, advances in technology, and the customer experience, all of which remain incredibly important to us today.
Gulfstream has a long track record of hosting some of the industry's most memorable events. I was lucky enough to cover the G700 launch in Las Vegas 2 years ago, and it was just incredible. I really do feel that same level of excitement in the air tonight. And now we are going to get a chance to take a look back at that G700 announcement and a few of the other major news events in Gulfstream history.
That was such an amazing night, and tonight we are excited to showcase the entire Gulfstream fleet, including our first fully outfitted G700, which is really a testament to the hard work and determination of our employees. It's also a great example of the partnership we have with our customers, many of whom are with us tonight here in Savannah and virtually around the world.
And what we're really talking about is innovation and thought leadership.
Exactly. It's what we like to call the Gulfstream difference.
And actually, Janine, I wanted to bring up something that we were discussing earlier, that is sustainability.
Yes, such an important topic, really to everyone, from manufacturers to suppliers to customers.
I know, and I know Gulfstream is doing a lot in this arena, but can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure. Well, we believe it's really our role to be part of the change we wish to see, and so we're leading by example. In fact, let's take a look now at some of our recent accomplishments.
Sustainability is a key element of Gulfstream's strategy.
The things that have made our airplanes more efficient each and every generation are the aerodynamic characteristics of the airplane and also the engine technology. So working with our engine partners, Rolls-Royce, Pratt & Whitney, we've developed some very efficient engines, and engines that have reduced emissions, reduced fuel consumption over 30% in the last generation.
Our aircraft are more fuel efficient because they fly higher. Typically 45, 47, and are certified to 51,000 feet, where commercial aircraft are typically flying 34, 35, 36,000 feet.
Gulfstream uses a 30-70 blend. 30% of it comes from a renewable source. For every gallon of sustainable aviation fuel that you use, you get at least a 60% reduction in CO2.
74% of our carbon footprint is facilities. Since 2014, as an organization, we've cut our carbon footprint by 10%, whilst we've grown our square footage by 25%.
We now offer a carbon offset program, which customers can take advantage of, take the amount of carbon that they've consumed in flying their aircraft and return that through environmental investments.
And the goal is to develop a strategy to design, build, support, and operate the most sustainable aircraft in the world.
I've told you this story before, but when Gulfstream President Mark Burns was leading customer support almost 10 years ago, I heard him speak to a group of journalists, and even then he was very clear about the need for more sustainable practices in our industry. And it really takes courage to speak out when not everyone is on the same page. It's hard to believe, but sustainability, sustainable fuel, various emissions reductions, these were just not things that we talked about every day back then.
No, you're right. That's definitely true. But I think it shows that Gulfstream's commitment to stewardship has really been in place for a very long time.
Yes, and in fact, when I interviewed Mark recently, he spoke quite movingly about Gulfstream's values and his belief that it is up to each individual to make a difference.
Well, that's really our culture, and it's actually one of the things that really impressed me when I joined Gulfstream.
You were the first business jet manufacturer to make sustainable aviation fuel available to customers.
Yes, that's true. We were, starting in 2019. But our sustainability efforts really go beyond fuel. They also apply to the facilities that we have, which is another topic I was hoping we could talk about tonight. We've made several facility expansions in the past few years.
Well, we've been hearing in the field for quite some time now that this is very important to customers, and I know that Gulfstream is regularly communicating and getting feedback from customers. So it's great to see that you're listening and taking action.
Yes. Thank you. You know, meeting our customers where they need us to be is a top priority for Gulfstream customer support. Our purpose-built hangars are designed to support the expanding large cabin fleet that is growing around the world. So let me show you now exactly what I mean.
When you own a Gulfstream, you fly with the strength of a worldwide customer support team committed to serving you over the lifetime of your aircraft. With more than 3 million square feet of dedicated Gulfstream service centers around the globe, along with quick response Gulfstream fast field and airborne support teams, our expanding network is focused on delivering the highest level of safety and responsiveness wherever you may be. Our expert technicians master the latest tools and technology in state-of-the-art Gulfstream training labs to ensure your advanced aircraft is in the hands of the professionals who know it best. And standing ready is a vast inventory of spare parts valued in excess of $1 billion, strategically positioned and ready to ship, so repairs and maintenance can be handled quickly with less aircraft downtime for you. Through more than 6 decades of visionary thinking, Gulfstream has created a powerful, comprehensive support network exceptional in its speed and scope, and entrusted with one mission: to keep you flying.
It's clear this is a big priority for you.
Well, it is. And there's another area where Gulfstream's put a lot of focus and, candidly, significant investment, and that's in our technology leadership.
Well, and that's the strength of General Dynamics.
Exactly. General Dynamics' continued investment in us has really helped our company grow, both in size and in capability. And this dedication to research and development early on enabled Gulfstream to truly reimagine business aviation.
Clearly, that takes commitment. Let's take a look at some of those investment highlights.
Volume of testing that we're able to do, the complexity of the testing is industry leading. We spend so much infrastructure cost on building these labs, but the payback is huge. The ITF really brought it all together. Our interior team can form and fit the pieces of furniture and the accessories that go into the cabin, but functionally integrate it all so that we could run real missions, making sure that we validate that that cabin interior is the best that it can be. The data concentration network is probably the most innovative new piece of technology, and all of the different pieces of equipment that integrate with that could be tested in our systems integration bench. The touchscreen development was probably one of the more complex integrations, and we did that on the systems integration bench. The case lab by far is the coolest of labs, and testing the performance of the airplane gives our pilots almost a motion simulation capability to test the flying qualities of the airplane. The Iron Bird is probably the lab we're most proud of because it is the most complex one we build. The landing gear systems as well as the moving flight control surfaces. On the ITF, we simulate the flight controls. On the Iron Bird, they're all real. The Iron Bird is the most realistic test article we have compared to an airplane. The goal of the labs is to have reduced the unknowns of the flight test program so that the flight test program can happen more efficiently.
It's so impressive. That iron bird is something else. Janine, can we also please touch on cabin tech and artistry as well?
I'd love to do that.
I have been in your gorgeous Gulfstream showrooms, and there is such a level of precision that goes into every detail, every stitch, every surface, every curve is there for a reason, and it's just at the highest level of design. And I'm really excited about this next video because design is one of my favorite things.
Actually, one of mine too. Let's take a look now at some of the artistry and technology that goes into every Gulfstream interior.
I've definitely come to expect the unexpected with Gulfstream. I never know what you guys are going to do next. So, Janine, what's coming next?
Well, there has been a lot of speculation about what we're going to see here tonight. Ever since the first invitations went out, we've been getting a ton of questions. Everybody wants to know, what's the news? Well, I think it's time now for the world to see what we have in store for you all. So, Jennifer, are you ready?
Absolutely, I am ready.
And is everyone out there watching ready? Awesome. Let's go live now to center stage for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Good evening. Please welcome President, Gulfstream Aerospace, Mark Burns.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And I'm so glad to welcome you both virtually from around the world and here in person to our home and world headquarters here in Savannah, Georgia. It's a very proud night for us today. We represent Gulfstream and the rich heritage and excellence and innovation. One thing you know about us is that we've never rested on our laurels. From the launch of the Gulfstream G1, the very first purpose-built business aircraft, to today's modern Gulfstream fleet, one thing has remained the same. That is our commitment to our customers and to innovation, to push the boundaries of success and possibility. We have done that through every new generation of Gulfstreams. In fact, I've had the very good fortune of being part of 11 new product launches now, and many industry firsts. For example, we were the very first company to fly a business aircraft across the Atlantic. We were the first business jet aircraft to fly over the poles, the first with computerized flight management, and the first to make a transatlantic flight on renewable fuels, and the first to use enhanced flight vision systems to land. Now, I could probably go on and on for quite some time, but I think you get the point. Just 7 years ago, almost to this very day, Gulfstream unveiled our next generation of business aircraft, the G500 and the G600. And then we took that even a step further. Just 2 years ago, when we announced the airplane of the decade. I can still remember it very vividly. Many of you were there. It was a beautiful night in the Las Vegas desert, and we unveiled the industry flagship, the G700. With all of those aircraft that we've brought to market, advanced technology that redefine safety, comfort, and range at high speed. Aircraft that advance the state of the art, epitomize innovation, and embody the Gulfstream spirit of continuous improvement. Aircraft truly worthy of the Gulfstream brand. We are a brand that all others follow, a brand that never rests, a brand that listens to our customers and delivers even more than they need. The innovations that we've created, since the high-speed performance of the G650 to the industry-leading technology of the G500, G600, and G700, we've been driven by a shared vision, the wise counsel, and the financial strength of our strong and supportive parent company, General Dynamics. We've set ourselves apart thanks to the continued investment that we've been able to make. These investments, coupled with the insights from our customers, have led us to this moment. Our customers have told us they want speed, they want range, the most advanced technology, and flexibility. It is here tonight that mission flexibility meets innovation. There's been a void in innovation in this particular space for more than a decade. You, our customers, have asked Gulfstream to re-envision a category of airplanes that the rest of the industry has left a bit dull and dormant. If you come along with me, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're leveraging the proven innovation and efficiency of our advanced Gulfstream fleet and defining a new market segment. And as the saying goes, seeing is believing. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the all-new Gulfstream G400. Our next generation engineering and design bring Gulfstream performance standards to the large cabin class, fulfilling our customers' needs for a product line to suit every trip and enhance every journey wherever that journey takes you. We've created a formula for customer success with Gulfstream's signature combination of range, speed, and cabin comfort. The G400 will provide unrivaled efficiency thanks to the combination of the advanced Pratt & Whitney 800 series engines and the Gulfstream designed clean wing and efficient winglet. The G400 has a range of 4,200 nautical miles and a high-speed performance of nearly Mach 0.90. With these engines and airframe, we are defining environmental excellence in the class, a new level of fuel efficiency, reduced emissions, and low noise levels. The G400 also includes the revolutionary reliability and safety features we pioneered with the award-winning Symmetry flight deck. And the peace of mind that enhanced safety ensures G400 passengers will gain the same cabin comfort Gulfstream is known for, and that until now has not been possible in this segment, including the largest cabin in its class, flexible floor plans offering seating for up to 12, and a large forward galley. And of course, our Gulfstream cabin experience that minimizes jet lag with 100% fresh air, never recirculated, never refiltered air. The lowest cabin altitude in the class to enable easier breathing and reduce fatigue. The quietest cabin in its class and the largest windows in the industry. Simply put, the all-new G400 reinvents the large cabin aircraft class. Now let's take this show back to the stage, and I'll see you all again in a moment. So tell me what you think about the G400. It's a very emotional night for every Gulfstream employee, and you think of all the hard work that brings you to this moment, but you also think about the future and what it holds for you. So we're very excited about the all-new G400 and the future of our company. We're pleased to invite you to discover firsthand just how spacious and innovative the aircraft is. The all-new G400 cabin experience has been developed in our showroom here in Savannah. We've created a one-of-a-kind opportunity for you to walk through, sit inside, and explore all the G400 has to offer. I'd like to thank our G400 engine partner, Pratt & Whitney, who's joining us tonight. Thank you, Maria. As you know from the G500 and the G600, these are excellent engines whose performance characteristics have helped our customers save time and operate with enhanced environmental efficiency. I'd also like to take a moment to thank all of the talented and dedicated Gulfstream employees all around the world. Their passion and commitment to innovation has led us to this point. They embody the Gulfstream brand. They have helped bring the vision of the G400 to life. Through our employees' innovation, the continuous investment in R&D, and the success of our past programs, we have been able to take the very best of our most popular and groundbreaking products and unite them into a cutting-edge advancement to create an all-new family of aircraft. As I said earlier, Gulfstream does not and never has rested on our laurels. Our quest for the best does not cease. And staying with that tradition, I'm happy to tell you the G400 is not our only announcement tonight. I can still recall the very first G650 meeting. Back in 2006, we convened for the first time and told ourselves we were going to build an airplane that was a quantum leap beyond anything we or anyone else had ever done. And it led to the introduction of the aircraft in 2008. We created an entirely new segment in business aviation. We were the sole occupants of that segment for many years as the rest of the industry tried to catch up. But before they could, we delivered a new generation of technology, safety, and comfort with the G500, G600, and G700. Today, we're raising our own bar. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you Gulfstream's longest-range business aircraft, the all-new Gulfstream G800. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the more than 14,000 Gulfstream employees around the world, I'm honored to present to you the first of our new fleet of Gulfstream G800s. Our customers have told us that the key to flexibility is time. Time saved to do more. And with a range of 8,000 nautical miles and the ability to fly beyond 9/10 the speed of sound, the 800 gives them time and so much more. Our manufacturing precision, combined with business aviation's most aerodynamic wing and optimized winglets, and an all-new high-thrust, high-efficiency Rolls-Royce engine, make the world a little smaller and possibly that much bigger. As the capstone of our next generation fleet, the G800, of course, features the safety and reliability of the Symmetry flight deck, with its active control side sticks, extensive use of touchscreen technology, and our own data concentration network. We have taken these advancements even further with an all-new combined vision system that brings enhanced flight vision systems and synthetic vision together in a dual head-up display in our cockpit. These advanced avionics increase situational awareness and airport access, but that's not all. The G800 performance capabilities will enhance the access with best in range from short field airports and steep approach to bring us to remote and challenging locations. Our dedicated investment in the cabin of this wonderful airplane and our fleet of airplanes features industry-leading and award-winning style and health benefits. And one thing really sets Gulfstream Interiors apart, and that is the collaboration of our engineers, designers, and artisans who've worked together since the early development of these airplanes to ensure excellence, maturity, and the utmost in wellness and comfort. The focus on the cabin and the interior of this airplane ensures unmatched reliability. And while every Gulfstream interior is somewhat unique, the cabin experience across the Gulfstream fleet is really second to none. And as you can see from the airplane before you, the G800 has already achieved a very high level of maturity and benefits greatly from our investment in manufacturing and design of the G700. Manufacturing of the test fleet is well underway, and the team has already begun instrumentation and calibration of this first test airplane, clearing the way to begin flying. This team has truly gone above and beyond to continue the Gulfstream tradition of delivering on our promises. Their dedication has been nothing short of exceptional. Please join me in thanking them for a job well done. I would also like to thank our engine partner, Rolls-Royce, who are joining us tonight as well. Thank you, Dirk. These are exceptional engines. They are industry leading. They will ensure the G800 range can be achieved and environmental efficiency is the best in our class. The Gulfstream fleet is a masterpiece of aviation, the culmination of more than 60 years of visionary thinking, continuous innovation, and a relentless pursuit of excellence by our employees. We are confident that you will appreciate the new Gulfstream fleet as much as we do, because these airplanes are just as much your vision as they are ours. To our customers who have worked side by side with us to design an airplane worthy of their endeavors, we want to thank you for your insight and your collaboration. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for joining us to help launch the all-new Gulfstream 400 and the all-new Gulfstream G800, and to present to you business aviation's most compelling, flexible, and technologically advanced fleet of aircraft. With Gulfstream, you have an aircraft for every mission, and the people and the investment and the support that will send you to new heights and even greater success. Thank you to everyone who made this evening possible. Thank you for joining us, and I hope everyone has a great evening. Thank you.
It feels so good to finally share our exciting news with you all. But the show isn't over quite yet. In just a moment, Jennifer's going to go on stage for a post-show reaction from Mark. Now, Jennifer, you did say at the start that you never know what Gulfstream's going to do next. And tonight's announcement is just another example of that.
Janine, I can't believe it. What an evening. The announcement has exceeded all of my expectations, and my expectations were high. I am absolutely blown away by these two breathtaking accomplishments. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to be joined by Mark Burns, president of Gulfstream, who just made one of the most significant announcements in the company's more than 60-year history. Mark, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you to everyone who's joined us. It's been an incredible evening. It's great for us to be able to launch these two new products. We're all very, very excited.
Yeah, well, I told Janine I saw the G400, and that was big, and then I saw the G800 rolled in. I just was in shock. It's extraordinary. Can you tell us a little bit about the G400? Why now?
So first off, it's good for us to be able to get this out in the open. We've been working on these both these airplanes for quite some time, and it's great to actually have the wraps taken off the two new airplanes. G400, we were fortunate when we started the design of G500, 600, we were able to make that a family of 3 airplanes, and all the manufacturing improvements that we made on 500 and 600 help us be more efficient on G400. And then all the things that G400 bring to this new class of the large cabin segment. Just exciting for us. The timing couldn't be better. And it's going to be a wonderful airplane.
Yeah, that's great. And obviously you're taking the fleet to the next level with the G800. So can you tell us a little bit about how this aircraft came to be and what it means for global business travelers?
So again, as I talked about during the presentation, the vision of all of these airplanes has been in work for quite some time. G700 was their initial announcement. We were working on G800 simultaneously, making sure that we took all the advantages of the design efficiency and the manufacturing efficiency to bring this airplane to market. And 8,000 nautical miles kind of says it all. Really a great evening, great airplane. We look forward to delivering the airplane soon.
Yeah, well, Mark, there's a lot of people out here who would like to speak with you and congratulate you, but just quickly, is there anything that you would like to say to the many Gulfstream friends and customers who are watching from all over the world right now?
Absolutely. First, I would like to thank General Dynamics. I would like to recognize all of the Gulfstream employees around the world that helped make this vision possible. I would like to thank our customers for your continued confidence in us and our suppliers for your continued support. We're really excited about 2 new airplanes and look forward to the years to come.
Mark, congratulations. It's been such an amazing night. And these are 2 new aircraft that are going to have everyone talking.
Thank you,
Thank
Jennifer.
you so much.
Take care.
Janine, back to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. Wow, what an exciting time in our company's history. There were so many memorable moments here tonight. Speaking of which, let me take one now to thank and recognize all the Gulfstream employees, both past and present, who have worked together to deliver this special moment for our company and to truly bring the Gulfstream difference to life. To close out our show, we've put together a few of our favorite moments from tonight's event. Thank you all for joining us, and good night from Savannah.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for joining us tonight. The all-new G400 reinvents the large cabin aircraft class. The first of our new fleet of Gulfstream G800s. With Gulfstream, you have an aircraft for every mission